Hey all, welcome back to my channel. Hope you all had a great new year and hope everything goes smoothly this year. So this will be my first video of 2023. So we are going to follow some of Kooleen's tutorials to render my artwork in this video. Alright, so let's just start with the art. First we will add a layer and we are going to choose a base color like this for the skin, and we will choose a brush to just roughly mark all the areas we'll be coloring the skin with, like this. And then we will be, as usual, choose something that will act as the blush and heavily blush the areas that we need to blush. We need to darken like this, and yes, a few more times, because basically that one is not enough as we need. And then also below the neck where the shadows go, and here, and basically all the places where the blood will rush. And then we will choose a lighter color to smoothen out the areas like this. Alright, and then we will be choosing a solid brush like the dip pen or the flat brush that I created, and we will choose a dark color where we'll be going over all the places where we have done the base color like this to add depth and such, right? Basically we'll be adding it everywhere an object falls over or wherever shadow is created, wherever the light doesn't fall, like this. Yeah, it looks pretty sloppy right now, but I promise it'll look good. It will look good, I promise. Like this. Also like this. Alright. And here as well. And then we will be and then we'll be choosing a lighter color like this, and we'll be doing this. Yeah, it really does make no sense, but it looks pretty awesome and cool, I guess. And also here, because I just like adding extra fittings, you get what I'm saying, right? And then a dot here, and then we will be lightening it out like this, and then we'll merge the layers together, and we'll be working on the lips right now because it doesn't look good enough. It basically looks like something a toddler would do. Yeah, so make them as dark as possible. That's my policy. make them dark but make them look good. Yeah, it makes no sense, but it will. After the art is finished, it will make sense. Make a lot of sense by then. But patience is the key to success. So you'll have to wait for another 20 minutes or so that your patience will pay off. Right? So, and then we'll choose an even darker color and we'll just add some depth to it. Depth to the lips like this. And then also we'll border it. We'll make an outline like this. And yeah, keep going until it looks good enough. And then we will choose a really bright color of the skin and we will just add some highlights like this and like this. And as soon as we are done, we will switch back to this color. We are going to add a layer and we will, like as Kooleen said, add some highlights. Like this. Yeah, that is enough. And then near the nose, like something like this, I guess. Alright, and then we will do this here and we will choose a dark shade of the skin and we are just going to create depth under the lips like this near his chin. And once we're done, we will add the layers together. We will add another layer and we are going to choose a grayish color and we will just go to the eyes now because we are basically done with the skin. Alright, and once we are done with the sclera, we'll choose a dark color to create shadow on the eyes like this. And once we're done, we will choose the eye color and we are going to color the eyes. Like first we will fill the orbs with a dark color, the base color, not just dark. It can be any color you want the character's eye to be. And once done, I'm almost done, wait a minute. And once done, we will choose a really dark color, almost black, and go to the airbrush. And then we'll airbrush under the eyelashes to, you know what I'm saying, right? You get what I'm saying. Then we will add a layer, turn the clipping on, and switch the blending mode to add, and then just like this. Get what I'm doing. Once we're done, we will merge it and we will choose a layer above the skin layer, turn the clipping on, and again switch the blending mode to add, and we will highlight the lips. I'm not entirely copying Kooleen. I'll add my own art style to this a bit. So I'm doing the add layer. It looks genuinely good once you choose the add layer. It gives the sparkle to it, I guess. And once we're done, we will merge the layers together and we'll erase the extra color like this. Or it's alright if you are too lazy to erase, you can just paint over it. If you're lazy like me, if you get really angry or impatient when you have to erase something, you can just paint over it, if only if you already added a layer. If only if you have multiple layers. If you're only working on one layer, you are a psychopath. Do not follow me. Right? And then we will, yeah, we are just going to render the hair now since we are almost done with everything else. All right. Yeah, I usually lower the opacities when I'm doing the hair because black is a really dark color. Yeah, it's the darkest color, and if you don't turn the opacity on, you don't know where the lines are and where you're supposed to add black, where you're supposed to color it. So I recommend that you always lower your opacity when you're painting something as crucial as hair, or whenever you color something with dark tones, you just lower the opacity, and once you're done you can, you know, change the opacity back to 100%, or if you want it to be at a low percent, then it's all right, it's your choice. All right, so I think we're almost done with the hair now, because just blocks of hair, large huge blocks, so it'll be easier to get it over with. All right, so yeah, comment below how you spent your new year, and whether you enjoyed your new year, whether you enjoyed 2022, how it went, and if someone know how to draw better jaw and how to not mess up the jawline, please help me. Please inform me, because I need help with drawing jaws. That is the most hardest part for me to draw, and it'll be really nice if someone were to help me with that. Comment below if you have any idea on drawing jaws easily without getting mad and destroying the whole art. If you have any ideas like that, please tell me. Also, if you have any requests that you'd like me to do, you can comment that below too. I'll 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 make sure to fulfill your request, because that's what heroes do, and I'm basically a hero, so you get what I'm saying, right? Yeah. Alright, so we're almost done with the base color of hair, and yeah. Alright, seriously, I came up with the colors on the go. I really struggle with giving suitable eye colors for characters, because whenever I start to draw eyes, I always go for either black, red, or blue. I don't know any other colors, and it's really annoying. It's getting on my nerves. I might punch myself if this happens. Alright, so we're done with the base color, so we'll duplicate the layer and turn the clipping on, which is red because his color palette is red. We'll just make streaks of red here like this, but I dare you not, I'm telling you, this will look good. I promise it will look good. So yeah, once we're done, we will go to the filters and lens blur all the way, and then Gaussian blur all the way, and then lower the opacity. Yeah, and then we will merge the layer, add another layer, turn the clipping on, go to gray, and we'll add the highlights. this. Just so you know, I seriously have no idea what's going on, so I will be, I'm doing all that I did, all the mistakes that I had done here, like this. And we'll have a fresh start, I guess. Again, I'll lower the opacity and gray all the way. Like this. Yeah. Right, so I recently saw the statistics, and about 98% of my viewers have not yet subscribed yet. So if you are a part of the 98 percentage, then please subscribe. It will help me a lot and it will rise my moods up a lot. Alright, now that we're done, I will, be going pretty smooth lately, and nice. Alright, so sometimes I wish I could punch people through the internet. Has anyone made you think like that? Alright, so anyways, back to the topic. We will go to the skin and we will choose blur, and we are just going to blur out this area because it's really smooth, if you get what I'm saying. And you gotta smooth it out a lot. Once we're done, we will merge the hair layer, and we will add another layer. We will choose black and brush, and we are going to add the pupils here because I forgot. Not because I only add them at the end, it's because I always forget to add the pupils first. And after we are done, we will add a layer on top of the line art. We'll choose a brown, brown, and we'll just we'll just over the eyes we'll do this so that it looks bomb as hell. Yeah, it looks really bomb, and I seriously don't know how people draw the most beautiful eyes ever, and we totally chill about it. Seriously don't know how they do that. Alright, once we're almost done, we'll just add another layer on top of the skin. Choose a really dark layer and airbrush over it because you know why. Alright, so and we'll also blur the lips, the ends of the lips, because lips look better when they are blurred out, when they are soft and not edgy like some of the people out there. Right, then we will also choose the same color and we will airbrush under the neck, because basically the neck is below the head, which is a very big object, so we gotta add the shadows like this. I think we oh yeah, right, I forgot the hat tie. Yeah, good old red. We are in a hurry because I am impatient, so we'll just do it fast. And yeah, also the stud, forgot to, yeah. And now we will merge all the layers together in the other, and once we're done, we will add a layer, multiply, set the mode to multiply, and choose red, the color of blood. Lower the opacity, add another layer on top of it, turn the clipping on, change the mode to add and red, and then add brush here and here, and also here. After we're done with that, we will choose something like gold, just over here, here, or better, just stick on to red because I said so. Alright, now that we are done with that, almost done with that, we will, I don't know, what should we do now? Right, we'll add a layer, go to screen, the same old red, and then boom, like that. I honestly don't get the difference between screen layer and add layer. So anyways, people out there who would like to correct me and teach me, I'd be grateful. Alright, so we'll just blur out the hair highlights because they honestly look like he's aging. He's old and I don't want that. I want him to be an eternal young vampire who can lure people into his plate. Alright, so yeah, I think that's about it. We will add these also to the guy, and we will choose something like brown, and we are just going to color the lines. Do you know what coloring the line is? It means you basically it's literally you color over the line like this, right? Because an actual human wouldn't have solid lines on his body except if he has any scars or something of that sort. So we will be coloring over the lines, yeah, as I was saying, but let's not color too much of the lines because then it wouldn't look as natural as the drawing as in realism, and I don't draw realism and it will be really confusing, right? And then if you're done, we will be alright. Know me, I'm just spouting bullshit over here. No need to take anything I say seriously, and if you do, then it's your problem. I don't care about that. Alright, we're done. We'll add a layer, choose red, and just below it, and then black, and above it, because his hairlines look receding. Alright, we're done, and I think that's about it. Oh, yeah, I almost forgot the highlights in the eye. Right. We are done for real now, and I think that's about it. So if you like the video, then please like, share, subscribe, and also comment below what you think of the art. And yeah, hope you all have a good day and a fresh new year. So see you.